This morning in studio to talk about Scotties being hosted in Morden is Ernie. Ernie, welcome here.
Thanks very much.
Absolutely. Now, Ernie, what is your role with Scotties happening in Morden?
So the curling club executive asked if I would be willing to take on the chairperson role for the event, and I said yes. So we're hosting the provincial Scotties, which are happening January 23 to 28 next 2024.
And as somebody who curls himself, how exciting is it to have this happen in Morden?
You know, it's been 20 years since we've had an event like this in Morden, and it was a pretty easy yes for me because something like this is I mean, we get to show off our community, and we get to host a bunch of really good curlers, and that are going to bring some pretty great entertainment for those who are interested in coming and watching.
And it brings so many people from around the province right here to the Pembina Valley as well.
It does, yeah. Hotels will probably fill up, and there will be people that are coming as friends or relatives of some of the teams that are showing up here. So there'll be people from all over the province.
And we were talking too about the fact that an event like this can't happen without volunteers, and you're looking for a whole bunch.
We are, yeah. We've got some key people in place already, and an event like this takes over 200 volunteers. So we have an email address for people to connect, and an application form, all kinds of different volunteer jobs, I'll call them, that people can do. To a large extent, it's interacting with people, and so if you like hanging around with others, getting to know other people, it's a great opportunity to help out.
Now, Ernie, what's kept you around the world of curling for this many years?
You know, I started when I was really young. I was 12, and so I've been curling over 50 years now, and it's one of those sports that you can play virtually your whole life. I've seen individuals in their 90s still curling. So
that's pretty impressive. What role do you play on your curling team?
I need the exercise because I sit behind a desk all most days. So I like playing second. I'll play third, and if the skip's away, if forced, I'll take that role on too. But not my favorite.
If forced, you'll play skip. There we go. Now, tickets are on sale for the Scotties in Morden. How can people get a hold of those tickets?
To get tickets, there's an email address that they can reach out to, Scotties Tickets Sales 2024@gmail.com. And I know that the radio station will have that on their website to make it a little easier for people.
And another thing that you're doing to maybe raise some funds for the Morden Curling Club is the elimination draw. Can you explain what that is for us?
Yeah, we're going to have a big board. There's 400 tickets that will be sold at $50 a piece, and during the event we will be pulling numbers out of a bucket, and the box on the big board will then be shown who that was. The last number that's pulled out of the bucket, that person, whoever the name is behind that number, they're going to win $10,000.
That's pretty exciting. And the rest of that money, like I said, goes to the Morden Curling Club. What kind of things are you guys hoping to put that towards?
We've got a list of things. It'll depend a little bit on the total amount of funding or that we raise. And we want to, we're going to be working with the curling club executive on that. So not in a position right now to disclose all of them, but we've got some good ideas.
Improvements nonetheless.
Totally.
Absolutely. Yep. Now, finally, Ernie, why should somebody either attend or volunteer at the Scotties in Morden this January?
You know, Manitoba, last year, I think Manitoba had about 6 of the top 10 Canadian women's curling teams came from Manitoba. So the caliber of curling in Morden this January is going to be way up there. I mean, I've curled a lot of years, but I don't think I could curl too many ends against any of these teams. They're really good. And some of them, there was a 17-year-old that was skipping one of the teams last year. So if you want to see some really good curling and get in on a whole bunch of fun, Morden's going to be the place to be, January 23 to 28.
Certainly will be. Ernie, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm Nicole Clausen. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you have something you'd like to share with the Pembina Valley, we'd love to have you on the morning show. Send us an email at news@pembinavalleyonline.com. And remember, like this video and share it with your friends.